Greetings, Fit Fam. Karen Elaine here. I am excited to share my Intro to ACRO Yoga Conditioning Basing Flying online video series. And I wanted to address some frequently asked questions that have come up. And let me see. One of them is, how long does it take to see results? That is an excellent question that only your body is going to give you the answer. If you stay true to yourself and keep with a healthy eating regimen, rest and relaxation regimen, basically eliminating alcohol from your diet, eliminating processed foods, eliminating processed refined sugars from your diet, if your goal is to lose weight and fine tune your muscles, you're gonna see fast results. You'll see very fast results if you are a drinker and you eliminate the alcohol right off the top. I can assure you that that's been my personal experience. But from there, depending on your age, and as you can see, I have worked very hard for my gray hairs. I like to call myself fit and fabulous over 50. And in my life experience, when I was a single digit kid in competitive sports, in competitive swimming specifically, I could eat a stack of pancakes every single morning, and I was super skinny growing up. But I was doing hours a day of exercise, and I was much younger. Fast metabolism. Now, as I'm older, I cannot afford to eat like that anymore as much as I would like to. And I have to be very mindful of what I eat. So that being said, I highly encourage you to get together with a nutritionist or do some research on what your body needs and likes as far as the fuel to energize you. I got together with a homeopathic doctor a number of years ago and had a full body fluid test, and because my goal was to get out of traditional Western medicine practice. And the research that came back, the test results that came back, my doctor found very, very much in line with my own personal research that I did on my own for free, with the Eat for Your Blood Type test panel, as well as the long questionnaire results from Ayurvedic diet, finding my dosha and what really works well for my body. My goal also has been to find a diet that is vegetarian, vegetable based, grain based, almost entirely avoiding animal products. I do indulge in honey, occasionally have cheese, occasionally have eggs, and some milk. I prefer goat's milk if I'm having any of that. And I find that I'm with I wouldn't say great effort, but with less effort, keeping my body weight, my muscle density at a healthy level. I'm energized. I'm clear and focused, super healthy, and I do that with maintaining these things. So everybody's going to be different. I'm not here to tell you you have to be a vegetarian or a vegan, but definitely there are going to be healthy food choices that play a big a big part of you seeing results. The other aspect of seeing results is having a daily practice. If you do your exercise every day, if you challenge yourself every day, you will see results very quickly. I understand everybody has a crazy busy schedule. I elected very young to not have children. And so people with kids, I understand that's a whole other thing, time management challenge. But you owe it to your children to keep yourself in a healthy, strong space, um, to be role models for them, to keep healthy lifestyles, as well as being able to take care of them. So having a daily practice, does that mean you need to be on your exercise mat or doing whatever you do for exercise and fitness all day, every day, 3-5 hours to hit your goals because you're behind the 8 ball a little bit? No. And when I had a very interesting chat with a gentleman who has a book out called Love Yoga. And this gentleman is from India. He's descended of one of the gurus that we follow. Each of the yoga positions is named after a Guruji who was a leader in the yoga practice. He's a descendant of that line. And he said in India, the practice of yoga is very different from what we type A Westerners do, in that your daily yoga practice is circled around 1, 2, maybe 3 poses. That's it. And you go deeply into those poses. And so what he was describing for me was very much a yin practice. Now, that being said, you can spend your practice time on 2 or 3 poses, and each one is a very energetic and strong, demanding shape, like handstand or a super pretzel screwed up kind of pose like Kurmasana, or something like that, which is really awesome. And that's something that is beneficial for your body when you are able and ready to comfortably hold these shapes. But I think an operative word here is comfortably hold. The concept of yoga is strength and ease in every pose. So in even a pose that is therapeutic, one can find a way to energize the muscles. In a pose that is very challenging, how do you find comfort and calmness in it? So these are things to think about when you have a practice, and you only can think about these things and take it to this kind of next level practice when you have a daily practice. So that's what I encourage you to do. Make this daily practice and you will see results. And you can make it a very interesting daily practice with these videos that I am offering up, the 12 videos. Each video has a whole sequence of poses to practice on your own, one person alone, for your own personal conditioning at the beginning of each practice. And I encourage you to find 2 or 3 poses and just sit deeply in them. Another way to practice, of course, is to follow along through the entire video, and you will get a full workout. So that hopefully answered that question. Another is, I've seen similar stuff in the past. What makes this different? Well, I seriously doubt, have seen intro to ACRO yoga practice where the fundamentals and a very specific attention being given to the conditioning exercises needed to develop the strength, range of motion, flexibility, as well as your communication skills to go into and comfortably hold these partner poses. So doing a yoga practice, doing a follow along yoga practice, yes, that is seen. But each one of these videos, I begin the video sequence, solo practice part, with a specific group of muscles that in the second half of the video, I go in to a study of how we can go deeper in those poses as a partner stretch. So using just natural body weight of your own and your partner workout buddies body weight, and going in, just leaning into each other, exercising that counterbalance to take that pose, that shape into a different sensation in your body, using a meaningful communication to let the person know, okay, I can go deeper, or stop, that's good enough for me, as well as transitioning from floor exercise stretches to lifting, taking turns lifting each other. So there really is not anything like this on the internet, and I'm very excited to share this. This is the feedback I get from my students who attend my public classes as well, that while they have attended open jams and other acro yoga training sessions, it's kind of an assumption that you are doing the homework on your own at home. So this is your homework video. This shows you how to get yourself ready for that next level of exercise. Another question, what if I don't have much time to spend on it now? We don't have time or find time. We make time for what is important to us. And the fact that you're here watching this video lets me know that you're interested in your own personal physical fitness, and you are interested in finding a way to make it interesting. Not everybody loves getting up and exercising, especially getting up first thing in the morning, or doing that exercise routine at the end of a long work day where you're mentally and physically exhausted. But the whole nature of partner yoga and the way I introduce the individual workout poses is intended to make it interesting, challenging for you, the participant. And when it's interesting and fun and challenging, you're more likely to make it a daily practice, right? So that's the goal. Make it a daily practice. Start with small, achievable baby steps and add on from there. Make it a 5-minute practice session that expands to 10 minutes a day, that expands to more and more as you go along. The average length of each of these videos is 45 minutes. And the week 3 video, there's a 2-part video. One version is a 45-minute video presentation of modified standing pose only Ashtanga practice. Part 2 is the full primary series plus a few of the second series poses and of the Ashtanga practice, again in a modified presentation in which I incorporate handstand practice and different approach to breath to movement coordination. These things are crucial to being able to control your movement when you are working on your own personal conditioning, as well as coordinating with another person. So I know that you're going to have an awesome, wonderful time as you expand your practice, your personal practice on the mat. And in the meantime, you make time. You have time. You have 5 minutes a day. You can make that happen. Will it be a good fit for me? Yes. This practice is designed for everybody with a body. I cannot tell you how many people I come into contact with who have various aches and pains because of inaction, because of not learning how to stretch, or stretching what feels good and easy and not going after where we really need the stretch, or overstretching or overworking your body. So this is a mindful, functional fitness practice that I'm offering up to you in these 12 videos. And what I highly encourage you to do, give it a try, and you're going to find that there are some poses that are beyond your skill set. That's okay. Watch, go partly into the pose, because for each pose, I show you how to gradually go in and then find the full expression of any given pose. But there are many different elements of any given pose. And if you at least try now, you will eventually find a greater range of motion and greater strength to find your way into and out of these poses, which is the goal. When you have good muscle control, you're able to apply this to all facets of your life. It makes sitting for extended long periods of time at your computer console, or sitting in long hours of traffic commuting to and from work, or in my case, sitting for hours in the orchestra, making recording sessions or playing in symphonic works, whatever it is. And of course, I've had students who've come through who have martial arts background, and professional dancers who incorporate different elements of this acro yoga practice to their already active lifestyle, rock climbing, you name it. So you're going to definitely get benefit out of this sequence of exercises, and I encourage you to just do it. Just go for it. Have fun on the acro yoga mats, and I look forward to seeing you in video 1.